everybody, this is Jamie Dougherty, and I wanted to show you a really fun and quick way to create a layout with just your Shimmerz paints and a couple little pieces of embellishments. So first off, I'm going to show you the paints that we're going to be using. This one is Shimmerz in Sunflower. It's a really pretty yellow color. The next one is Jilted Jade in Shimmerz as well, a nice emerald green. Also in Shimmerz we have the Aquamarine, a nice teal color. And then in our sprays, I'm going to be using colorings in Mandarin Mai Tai, Vibes in Rolling in the Hay, and then we're going to be using colorings, and this one is Heidi Ho Blue. And then the other materials you're going to need, I have some silver foiling. You could get this at Michael's. They also have it in gold. I'm going to show you a cool little technique to use with that. It's just some small white flowers. These are from Prima. Just a couple little embellishments. And then also some gems. And then I'm also using a 6x6 polka dot stencil, Donna Downey Prima. So that's basically all we're going to need. And then I have my photo as well, my daughter and I. So to start out, I want to make a couple layers. And this is very simple. First off, I'm going to start with my stencil. I'm just going to lay it down. I'm going to take my Heidi Ho Blue. I don't want it exact. So just lift that up and you can see kind of where my outline is around it. Don't worry about that because we're going to camouflage that in just a little bit. I just want a main focal point of where to start and create from. So this is where my photo is going to be placed later on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on some of this sunflower with a small paintbrush. I just kind of want it here and there. No real rhyme nor reason. And then while it's still a little wet, I'm going to take a piece of my silver foil and I'm just going to kind of lay it on top. Let it sit there for a minute so it could tack onto the paint. I just want bits and pieces to pick up or to stick, and the paint is acting as my adhesive. And then you're probably thinking, I don't want this bright silver background, but we're going to dull it down with our other paints. But I like the reflective surface, and I'm just kind of rubbing off the excess. And this gives you the more foiled appearance. Shake off our excess foil. So you can see it kind of gives you a little variation in the background. And like I said, the paint, the Shimmerz paints acted as my adhesive, my binding agent, with putting the foil onto my background. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my Shimmerz in Jilted Jade and also in Aquamarine. And these two I'm going to go ahead and apply with a fan brush because I want to splatter them onto the background. So depending on your back or your fan brush, kind of just tip in one half of the side and then just splatter onto the page. I'm going to take my other side into my teal Do the same. And I use the paints, the Shimmerz paints this way because they will hold a dimension to them once they are dry. So I like that when I'm splattering on there, they'll hold some of their dimension once they're set onto the page. Close these up. I'm going to show you another little technique I like to do. If you want to try this one, go ahead and find a round open hole surface. I have this little paper towel ring. You can cut a piece of paper towel off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray, hold down my paper towel ring and spray a good amount of mist. I'm using it kind of as a stencil, and then I want my paints to run down. Just like that. Let's try a little teal inside our little ring here. Shows it a little bit better, and then it goes down like that. So you have your nice little circle, and then you're able to use it as a drip effect as well. Okay. Let me hit that again with the dryer. So now we've created a fun background without a lot of layers of paper. And now I'm going to go ahead and set down my photo. I'm going to pop that up with some three-dimensional dots. Just like that. And then I'm gonna alter my embellishments just a little bit to kind of pull them into our project a little more. So let's take some of our flowers. We're going to take our leaf. I'm going to go ahead and set it on a piece of paper towel. And I'm going to mix my Rolling in the Hay with a little bit of our Heidi Ho blue. And I'm just going to dab it just a little bit. I don't want a lot of the color, but I want to just kind of tone it down, or not tone it down, but darken it just a little bit from what it was. So we have that. And then I'm going to take a couple of our flowers, and then I'm just going to splatter some of our Shimmerz, or colorings in Mandarin Mai Tai. So we have two colored flowers. Very easy and very simple to do, and it gives you more options with your embellishments when you have the paints. So I'm just going to leave this straight just like that. Go ahead and glue these down. And then our little embellishments, we're just going to, our little gems, we're just going to add throughout the page. And this will help pull out some of our foil more as well. Alright, so I've added my little embellishments, just like that. And all I'm going to do to finish it off once it's completely dry is go ahead and write my sentiment across the page. And then you have a really quick and easy layout just using your Shimmerz paints and a couple little embellishments. Thank you.